and welcome back to City Skylines. So, today we are doing another scenario, and our goals are 1 million people transported with public transport. We want a population of over 500,000, and we're gonna have 750,000 full lifespans lived in the city. So, as you see, we're already there because it's quite a big map that I've set up, and we can't use metro stations in this one because that's what made it really easy last time. So I'm going to make it a bit more of a challenge, but first I will show you around the map. So here we have this big city area that is still kind of growing, still growing into its zoning, and then there's a nice industrial area over here. And here's like a little town, a little commercial area here, some more industrial areas, another little high density area. Here is a few more little towns, and we have a little woodland area there. And because we are using the 81 tiles mod in this one, we have all this space over here as well. We have another industrial area, and this is where the traffic is a little bit hellish, but it will get better with time because we're going to sort out a lot of these problems while we play this. And here's another little place, and then over here another one with a bit of high density living, and a small little villagey thing there, and then another big kind of city area here on the waterfront. So here we go, let's get into this now, and let's unpause the game. I will upload this scenario to the workshop so you can play along if you want. And yeah, because that's what we did last time. Anyway, let's make a little area for the buses. I have tested this slightly. We're just going to do a nice little one-way thing here, and I might double layer it. There we go. So we can have a lot of the big bus stations, because this is going to be the central places for the buses, I think. So we're going to have our bus depot here. Oh, we gained a bit of money for that. And now we need to wait to get some money until we can Alright, so let's link that to the power grid over there, and it needs a bit of water. So that is what we will do. We'll get some water. And link it all. So how much is the bus thing? 65. Well, that won't take us very long to get because we are making a lot of money at the minute. How do I do this again? Here it is. Okay, so I haven't even touched this. Budget is fine. And we don't have any loans. So the one thing I would like to check is make sure we're generating electricity. Ooh, we are running out of sewage. So let's get another one of these in somewhere. Get another 2 of these in. There we go. And make sure they have power. Like so. And we also could do with a little bit of water. So get a few more pumps in. There we go. And I think what we're going to do is, for water, we're going to up the budget. Because why not? And that should solve our water problems for now. Anyway, we still haven't quite made enough money to get our first bus station up and running. So this is going to be the big central bus station, and it'll have buses that go to everywhere. And then we'll have a few more dotted around in the like bigger areas, like in the city we'll have its own bus station. We'll go to all like the big areas in there because I don't want one bus doing this one route doing this. It would be several routes, like there'll be one for here, one here. You can separate this into 5 or 6 routes. And hopefully that will solve some of this traffic problem we have here. And here's another one. Alright, I think in my testing, turning this into a big 6-lane helped it, so that's what we're going to do here. There we go. Now it has traffic lights, but it did seem to flow better with the traffic lights, so it can have traffic lights. Up here, it's just the sheer amount of traffic, I think, here that is the problem. So, we have enough money now, so let us get ourselves in our first one. Excellent. So, the first route can go into our first residential area. This one I think will have 2 bus routes. One that goes to the bus station and one that doesn't. Because, I just think it'll be a little bit better that way, because then it has a nice central one around the outside. Oh, that doesn't have any power yet. Let's just give it some power. There we go. So there is our first bus route. Unfortunately, it's going to be stuck in the traffic getting to the roundabout, but that's okay. Let's do a second one over this way. This one's just going to have one that goes around the outside a little. And in the inside, just a smidgen too. There we go. And have one there. And then it can go down here. And then it will go up. Then down here. It's going to be a very confusing bus route, this one. But it will be worth it, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get lots of use. But again, it is one that is going to hit the traffic. Right, so the next one, there'll be one for this Manor Heights down here. I want to make sure that there are plenty of stops on the routes. Oh, no, that's not where I wanted you to go. Mostly because then more people will hopefully want to actually use it. And then we'll go down this way a little bit. I would like one in front of the park, and then down this side of the road. Excellent. And we'll get in that one. Like so. Now at least that one won't hit the traffic jam that we've got up there. Let's have one in this next residential area. So this one can go like this. All around these little curvy bits. Oh, wrong side of the road. There we go, and then it will go up this centre road as well. And then it will turn around just there and head back. There we go. And then that wants to go into the bus station too. So hopefully by having them all go these different ways, they won't all cause massive amount of traffic. Right, and then this one needs to go down to this area. So let's get this going. Oh no, I want you on that side of the road. And then go this way. Oh, no! Damn it. Oh, too much. Down here, down here. Down here, and then we'll go up this road. Like so, and then across here. And then back to here. There we go. Okay, so that is all these residential areas done in this area. So let us get in our industrial stops, so people can easily get to work. As that is important too, I want everybody to be able to function nicely. By having the buses as our main route of transport, it shouldn't be too hard. Oh no. And then down this main road. Back. Okay, then the next industrial area. Can have it like this. We can just go around the outside of this one, I think. It's not a massive industrial area, so. And then there. And then into the bus station it goes. Look at all these buses that are going nowhere. And then we want one to go to Willow Park down here. Again, this one's probably just going to go around the outside. No, on that side of the road, please. Excellent. We probably won't have many people going that way, but it gives them the option. And then we want one that goes to the Pine District. Which is going to go kind of like this, I think. This side, thank you. And then down. And then into here. Excellent. So that is our first, step of buses. I would just want to get a few more around this place. Would you believe we've been placing buses for like 13 minutes so far? Well, not quite 13, I guess. But hopefully by having, an extra bit of the bus route, then we'll have that one there. So it's quite close. To where the main one is heading. And then we'll have one that meets up here. And then we'll have it go round this square as well. And it can meet up at that one. And then go back. Oh no, that one doesn't go back, does it? Where is it going to meet there? And then there. Excellent. So that area has a bus station too. Okay, so there is our first lot of buses done. And we've generated an awful lot of money while we've been doing this. Anyway, so we want to get some buses over this way as well. So let's do a similar system, but this one doesn't need to be quite so big. Let's get some one-way roads. And we will get another depot as well. actually, wait, the depot should go first, shouldn't it? Let's get another depot there. And then we'll get this here. Wonderful. And now it's going to need... Oh, almost has water. Just make sure it has some water and it needs some electricity. So we'll just go link it up to this industrial area over here. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to want a bus route that goes from here to here and then back. And then we'll get one that goes to this industrial area, like so. Because that is what we need right now. Lots and lots of buses. And you go with this. And it should at least reduce the amount of basic traffic we've got on some of these roads. Is what I'm hoping anyway. Then we'll have that one. Oh no. And then down. And then up. And then down. And then we'll go around this little area. And then it wants to go back to the bus station. Excellent. Look, we've already got 65 citizens riding our buses already. Look, everything is upgrading, which is awesome. And then we're going to want one that does Oak Hills. We'll just have one for Oak Hills. You can go this way, I think. Not quite there. There. And, oh no, we were the right way round. Damn it. So we'll get a few stops around here. Because, you know, it just helps out. And then let's go down this way. And down. And a bit further down. And then we can go in. And up. And around. And down. And then up. And then there you go. So that now has a few buses as well. Oh, I didn't start that one at the bus station. Whoops. Oh well, that can be a route that goes around that area then. We'll just have, I don't know, a little one that goes to and from the bus station. Which can go, I know, up here. Around this area that doesn't have one. Down. Through. And into the bus station. Oh look, we're up to 130 a week. Awesome. Right, Heather Park is next. So let's get that done. We'll have one that goes up this main road. Oh, there's a little bit of death problem here. We will solve that once we are finished doing these buses. Then we'll get down here and here, and we'll have one in front of the high school. And then you can go back. Awesome. Okay, so High District is next. So we want to go. We'll go in this way. And we'll go all the way around the outside. And then up here. And then down this main road. And then in it goes. That's a nice short one, I guess. And then we're going to want maybe 2 going to this big area. And then probably its own one that goes around the outside and links them together. So we'll have one around this first half, which will go in just here. It's not going to go onto the main road. So that one's just a small one around there. So let's get that in. And then we'll get one that goes through onto the main road and then in here. And we're going to have a couple stops on this first road. Then get down here. And then through here too. And then down. And you can go, yeah, up, and then around here. And in that one, and then it can go straight back through here. Excellent. And then as well for this area, I'm just going to do a bus route that kind of, wrong side, goes like this. So a lot more of the city is covered. No, actually we won't have that one. But it will go in here and then through onto this road that really hasn't had a stop. And we'll go, we can meet there. And then go around here like this. And then meet round. Excellent. One thing I also want to do is make sure that our buses are nicely fire protected. So we'll get a little fire station there. And same for the other one. We will get ourselves a little fire station just there, because when I was testing it, it did kind of set on fire. Ooh, we gained some more money. More money! Shame it doesn't tell you what it's for. I suppose it's for the other bus station. And it looks like we could do it with some police just here as well. So we'll also get some police, and it needs to be linked to the power, so we'll do that. Oh, looks like we're getting some industrial demand as well. Awesome. So this area and the other area is now linked by bus. This one, empty so far. And how is this other one doing? Where is it? I can't find it. Ah, it's over here. Oh, this one's looking a bit busier. Awesome. So, this is where we'll leave this first episode of City Skylines. I hope you have enjoyed watching it, and if you've been excited for this to come back, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you're going to play along, I would also love to know. And yeah, I will get this uploading to the workshop. Now I know it is properly working and everything, but you will need the 81 tiles mod for it to work properly. Just because I wanted there to be a bit more challenge to this one, which is why it's bigger. And you can't have the metro. So, yeah. Let me know what you think to the goals and everything. Is it going to be realistic? Do you think we're going to meet it? Do you think we're going to win? Yep. So like this episode if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!